Alrighty then, it's, what day is this? Sunday, December 29, 2024. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earthwash. This is a space weather report. I haven't done one for a while because nothing really serious has been happening for a while. So we have an inbound coronal mass ejection. I don't like doing this report because most of the time, either one, the timing is changed, or two, nothing hits us, but we're going to do it anyways. I'm not going to bother going back trying to find out from which flare this has happened from. We'll go through the timing. So the arrival time will be December 31st at 0200 UTC. It will last until approximately 12 p.m. The solar winds bringing the CME will be elevated. They'll be elevated, but you know what? Not all that much. Maybe 650 kilometers per second, approximately. 660 maybe. We're going to go through the dayside impact. So it is going to start off in the Eastern Australia region, which would encompass New Zealand, New Caledonia region, Fiji, Solomons, Papua New Guinea. It's going to start off there, and it's going to work its way across the lower end of the Indian Ocean into South Africa. This is UTC time. You're going to have to figure out what time that is for you. The reason why I do this is that 75% of the time, after an impact from a coronal mass ejection, we do have a seismic response within 12 to 24 to 72 hours. So we'll pay attention to this region. Aside from that CME, we have an X1.5 flare from a departing region up here. Before we take a look at that, we're going to take a look at the northeast limb. Let's pay attention to this one here. I don't know if anybody else is picking up on it. However, I'm not going to do any cleanup editing on this video. It's already flaring, as indicated by the orange colors. One moment. Two X flares. 3936. This 1.1 just happened. .3936 is a departing region. Give me a moment, please. Huh. 3936. 3936 38 37 05 2237 2737 Something's afoot. Three 3936 up here. And yet, center disk, southern hemisphere. Look at the flaring here. Not there. Not these two. These two. We'll check back later. If those two X flares are indigitated from here, and it's already still in duration, approximately 0408, still 0515. Like I said, I'm not going to do any cleanup editing on this. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. It's not important right now. The important thing is it's not a massive flare. It's not a humongous flare. It's a little itty bitty X1.5 and X1.1. It's been a while since I've done this talk. Let's do a little quick update. The impacts of coronal mass ejections, the energy coming in on the planet and us humans. Our brain and heart operate off of chemical as well as electrical impulses. And when you interfere highly charged particles, we can malfunction in a number of ways. So the secondary showering particles we call muons, and our central and autonomic nervous systems, cardiovascular, sorry, a little flea bugging me here, and other bodily functions can be affected. Now, some people are more susceptible to these energies. There are studies on the connection between human health and solar activity. And we're going to go through some of the effects some of us are going to be feeling starting tomorrow. Neurological effects, things that we can feel. Headaches and migraines, including those not predisposed to having headaches and migraines. Dizziness, vertigo, feeling of unwell, sense of disorientation, tinnitus, ringing in the ears. Oh, by the way, you can go to my YouTube channel. I've done this video quite a few times. Just go through the playlists. Visual problems, joint pain, skin irritation, burning, tingling, gastrointestinal issues, fatigue, exhaustion, lethargy, sleep issues, multiple sclerosis and arthritic flare-ups, cardiac issues, increased heart rate, tachycardia, palpitations, irregular heartbeat, arrhythmias, blood flow alterations, including blood pressure, cardiac arrest, epileptic seizures, high blood pressures, stress, strokes, transient ischemic attack, little strokes. Now, during the initial hard X-ray hit, which has already come and gone, we can sense those as well. Neuropsychological things that makes us go cuckoo. Mood swings, irritable, argumentative, easily triggered, increased sensitivity, impatient, frustration, emotional instabilities, confusion, anxiety, worrying, sadness, despair, depression, brain fogging, blanking out, or racing thoughts, behavioral changes, outbursts, rage, violence, increased incidents, admissions to hospitals, psych wards, increased suicides, thoughts of suicides, to name a few. I've done this more than a few times. Cognitive deficits or changes. So our cognitive ability can be affected, which is learning, memorizing, decision-making, creative thinking, speaking, problem-solving, reasoning, focusing, processing information. This can also be exacerbated by excessive fear-based media and some YouTubers, or negative environments, people bombarding you. Sensory stimuli can also be heightened. Noise, smell, lights. One I have a lot of experience with, mental health. Those with mental health conditions or challenges. Autism, ASD, autistic spectrum disorder, ADD, ADHD, anxiety, depression, OCD, schizophrenia, psychosis, outbursts of rage, intense violence. What can we do to help? Knowledge is key. Plan your day accordingly. Remember, emotional, easily triggered. If you were planning on discussing with your spouse something that can already be triggering, like, I don't know, family finances or whatever, put it off. Don't do it. Plan a relaxing day. Read a book. Do some yoga. Go for a walk in the forest. Try a swim. If you're planning on doing something hazardous, like climbing a ladder, putting up Christmas lights, or taking them down, cleaning the gutters, or water. Remember, dizziness, disorientation. Those with pre-existing heart conditions, high blood pressure. Watch them closely, please. Keeping them at rest and hydrated. And that's just, like I said, on my YouTube channel, go through the playlist, Health Effects, Space Weather. I've done a number of videos on this. Geological reactions. So those highly charged particles that's going to be bombarding us do penetrate the crust, and when interacting with silica-rich magma, bubble nuclearization, pressurization, upwelling, up through the mantle plumes to the underside of the lithosphere, the underside of the crust in which we walk upon. Earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, boom booms, fires. All could be expected. Well, I think that's going to be it for now. Like I said, I don't pay attention to these forecasts anymore because a lot of the times nothing happens. Maybe Sal is out there lurking about, just grabbing those seamees. Maybe it's the hand of God. Not yet. Not yet.